In the sixth season of 1,000-Pound Sisters, the Slaton siblings were introduced to an entirely new storyline. Chris and Amy made the curious discovery that they might have a connection to the Queen of England. In order to have a better understanding of their history, the family decides to travel to the United Kingdom. Some Redditors, on the other hand, believe that their ancestors may be responsible for some of the issues they are experiencing now. Continue reading to learn about the discovery. What happened in the climactic episode of the sixth season of 1,000-Pound Sisters? The 10th episode of the sixth season of 1,000-Pound Sisters had Tammy having a discussion with her physician about the possibility of undergoing skin removal surgery. Not only did she not be rejected this time, but she also received some wonderful news. Due to the fact that she had undergone surgery in the past, she was unable to undergo the treatment immediately. Additionally, she was instructed to maintain a healthy lifestyle in order to get her body ready. It was then that Tammy made the stunning admission that she continues to vape, which could result in a great deal of issues. In addition, during the season finale, Amy participated in a risque photo shoot in an effort to live her best life, while Chris ultimately underwent skin removal surgery. New information about the Slaton family has unnerved fans. On Reddit, a number of users who are fans of 1,000-Pound Sisters discussed a scene from the sixth season that featured the Slaton family tree. The fact that Tammy's grandmother and grandfather were first cousins is demonstrated in one of the films below. Some people believe that this accounts for the abnormalities that can be seen in Amy's eyes as well as the morbid obesity that the sisters have. In the past, it was considered common and even legal in certain regions of the United States, according to a number of users on Reddit. However, if you were to look at them, you would be able to determine without a doubt that. It pains me to say it, but just by looking at them, it is obvious that they are inbred. I mean, it is obvious to you. Although I do not enjoy or participate in the custom, it is still prevalent in the Middle East. Source: I am of Middle Eastern descent. This sheds a great deal of light. When I look at it, it appears to say great-grandparents. The majority of people who live in rural parts of the South and in Appalachia are inbred. In those days, when they were living in the hollers and the sticks, they did not have a large pool of candidates from whom to choose. First cousins are around 1% more likely than absolute strangers to have an issue with their offspring. This is taken into consideration under the assumption that the problem will only occur once and that your family does not have any unique genetic predisposition towards a particular problem. Indeed, the act of marrying one's first cousin is permitted in approximately 30 jurisdictions. In point of fact, it is only outlawed in states and regions such as Kentucky, West Virginia, and others where it is considered a stereotype. The Slatons, who are dealing with a heartbreaking situation, are the 1,000-Pound Sisters. A recent announcement made by the Slaton siblings shocked their fans when they revealed that their relative Katie is undergoing treatment for stage 4 cancer. To assist Katie with the costs associated with her medical care, Tammy and her siblings arranged a fundraising event. Several thousand-Pound Sisters admirers have already expressed their support. A total of $355 has been raised thus far for the fundraising effort, which has a target of $14,000. Also, Tammy mentioned that anyone who are unable to make a donation can still make a contribution by praying for their relative. The reality TV show 1,000-Pound Sisters has captured the attention of millions due to its candid portrayal of the lives of Tammy and Amy Slaton, two sisters struggling with extreme obesity and the many physical and emotional challenges that come with it. As the show has gained a sizable following, fans have witnessed the sisters' attempts to overcome various obstacles, from weight loss journeys to navigating complex family dynamics. However, a shocking detail about the Slaton family history recently surfaced, leaving many fans disturbed and questioning the nature of the show and its ethical implications. The Slaton sisters, a brief introduction. Tammy and Amy Slaton's story is one of perseverance, hardship, and vulnerability. They grew up in a family environment marked by significant challenges, including financial instability, neglect, and strained family relationships. The sisters' struggles with obesity have been central to the series, and fans have been invested in watching their transformations as they face numerous setbacks and health scares. Though the show has largely focused on their weight loss journeys and personal struggles, the Slaton family's internal dynamics have also become a focal point for viewers. Over the seasons, it's become clear that the Slaton family is far from conventional, with many viewers sympathizing with Tammy and Amy for their difficult upbringing. But recently, new and disturbing details about their family history have surfaced, catching many fans off guard. The disturbing detail: incest in the Slaton family. During a recent episode of 1,000-Pound Sisters, a disturbing revelation was made about the Slaton family's past. In a tense conversation between the sisters and their mother, the topic of family secrets came up, and it was revealed that certain members of the Slaton family had engaged in incestuous relationships. While the revelation was brief, the casual nature in which it was discussed left many viewers feeling deeply uncomfortable. This revelation has been described by some fans as a shocking and jarring moment, particularly given the show's focus on the sisters' health and weight loss struggles. The mention of incest within the Slaton family has made viewers question the emotional and psychological toll such a history might have had on the sisters. While the details of these relationships remain vague, the mere mention of incest has sent shockwaves through the fanbase. Fan reactions: shock, disbelief, and outrage. The revelation has sparked a wave of reactions from fans across social media platforms. Many fans expressed their shock and disbelief, with some voicing anger over the casual mention of such a sensitive and taboo subject. Comments flooded social media, with many fans sharing their discomfort at the way the topic was presented. One viewer tweeted, "I can't believe 1,000-Pound Sisters just casually mentioned incest in the family. I was not prepared for that. That's not something you just throw out there like it's nothing." Others expressed concern about the emotional impact on the sisters, wondering how much of their past trauma might be affecting their current struggles. For some, the revelation triggered a sense of moral outrage. "This feels like exploitation," one fan wrote. "They've turned this family's trauma into entertainment, and it's not okay." Many fans felt that the producers of the show had crossed a line by making the topic of incest a part of the narrative, rather than addressing it with the gravity it deserves. The ethics of reality TV: exploitation or awareness? The inclusion of such a disturbing detail in 1,000-Pound Sisters raises significant ethical questions about the role of reality television in addressing sensitive subjects. Critics argue that the revelation of incest within the family was not only unnecessary but also exploitative. Reality TV by nature thrives on the emotional vulnerability of its subjects, but when it comes to trauma as severe as incest, some argue that it should not be used as a plot device or a dramatic moment for ratings. There are those who defend the show's approach, suggesting that the airing of such difficult topics might help bring awareness to the prevalence of familial trauma and the lasting effects it can have on individuals. For some viewers, seeing the Slaton sisters confront their family history could serve as an opportunity for greater understanding of the complex dynamics that shape people's lives. However, this argument doesn't completely alleviate the discomfort that many fans feel about the way the topic was handled. In many ways, the inclusion of incest on 1,000-Pound Sisters raises a broader question about the ethics of reality television. At what point does the pursuit of entertainment and drama cross into the realm of exploitation? Is it acceptable for a reality show to delve into the deepest, most painful aspects of a person's life for the sake of captivating its audience? The Slaton family's trauma: a deeper layer of complexity, The revelation about incest within the Slaton family also invites a closer look at the emotional and psychological trauma that Tammy and Amy have endured throughout their lives. Growing up in an environment marked by neglect, abuse, and dysfunction, the sisters have struggled with mental health issues, self-esteem, and addiction. The introduction of such a deeply painful family secret only adds complexity to the sisters' emotional journeys, making fans wonder how much of their current struggles are connected to their past experiences. For those who have been following the show for a long time, this revelation casts a new light on the sisters' challenges. It's possible that the trauma they've experienced could have contributed to their emotional eating, weight gain, and overall struggles with mental health. Yet the show has not provided enough context or follow-up to truly explore the impact of these revelations on the sisters' lives, leaving fans with more questions than answers. Many fans feel that the subject of incest should have been handled with more sensitivity, as it involves a level of trauma that requires careful exploration. The lack of depth in addressing this issue has left many wondering whether the show is simply using it as a shock factor, without giving it the serious consideration it deserves. A mixed reaction. Some fans continue to support the show. While many fans have expressed their disapproval and discomfort regarding the incest revelation, others have continued to support the show and the Slaton sisters. These fans argue that reality TV is meant to portray real, often messy lives complete with family secrets, dysfunction, and hardships. For some, the inclusion of such an intense family dynamic makes the show feel more authentic, as it reflects the complex realities many people face. Reality TV shows like 1,000-Pound Sisters aren't supposed to be perfect, one fan commented. We're seeing real people with real problems. It's not always pretty, and it's not always easy to watch, but that's what makes it so relatable. These fans suggest that, while the incest detail is troubling, it's a part of the family's story, and it may even help people better understand the challenges that the Slaton sisters face. However, even these viewers acknowledge that the show needs to handle such sensitive topics with care and respect, ensuring that the focus remains on the individuals involved rather than exploiting their pain for entertainment purposes. What's next for 1,000-Pound Sisters? In the wake of the incest revelation, 1,000-Pound Sisters will likely face increased scrutiny from both fans and critics alike. The show's producers will need to carefully navigate how they address this issue moving forward, as it has the potential to alienate viewers if not handled delicately. It's unclear whether the show will explore this topic further, or if it will fade into the background as just another family secret. Regardless of how the show chooses to address this, the fans' reactions suggest that there may be long-lasting consequences for the Slaton family's public image. Whether or not 1,000-Pound Sisters will maintain its popularity in the wake of this revelation remains to be seen, but it's clear that this controversial moment has left many viewers with a sense of unease. The controversy that shook fans. The revelation about incest within the Slaton family has deeply disturbed 1,000-Pound Sisters fans, with many questioning the ethics of reality television and how such sensitive issues should be addressed. While some viewers continue to support the show, the discomfort caused by this detail cannot be ignored. As the Slaton sisters continue their journeys on screen, it remains to be seen how they will navigate the emotional fallout of this family secret, and how the show will handle the balance between entertainment and ethical responsibility. Ultimately, the controversy surrounding the incest revelation serves as a reminder of the complex and often painful realities that people face and the difficult decisions that come with sharing those stories with the world. Reality television has the power to illuminate important issues, but it also comes with a heavy responsibility to handle those issues with care and respect. Whether or not 1,000-Pound Sisters can navigate that responsibility remains an open question.